The Bahrain Summer Festival offers a children's cinema section which is located at Nakhul Stand next to Rad's Fort. It offers a collection of international animated films and short movies created by children throughout the festival.
In collaboration with Bahrain Cinema Club, the Sharjah International Kids Movies and the Gotha Institute, almost 5,000 kids has visited Nakhul tent, ranging from 2 to 15 years, and we're expecting more and more along the festival. So we're having each day we have between 500 to 400 kids, and we're expecting more and more, inshallah, through the festival.
I am a member of the supporting team, and I am in charge of the children's cinema. We here are screening a large collection of major box office hits and short films for kids, in addition to many short scientific movies for kids. All films are synchronized into local languages, which gives the viewers access to the film's content without any language barriers. And we are really proud to say that we have the children's cinema for the third time, or for the third year, and we have so much fun, and the kids have so much fun watching these movies. And I invite you all to come and see and visit the children's cinema, as we have a majority of films. As I said before, they are box office hits. For example, today we have the Kung Fu Panda, the latest version of it. So thank you, and I hope that you all come and visit the children's cinema. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Isam. I like cinema because it's a place to have funny, to have to watch films about actions or kinds alone, to have very happy in end of the movie.
Hello, my name is Fatima. When I go to the cinema, it will be very funny, and it's very nice, so that we will go every week to the cinema.
The Bahrain Cinema Club offers 64 films in addition to 32 short movies from Sharjah International Children's Film Festival period. These films are produced and directed by children.
BG Harmony Band was formed in 2015, co-founded by Fawaz Sheikh and Sameh Fadel. The band consists of 4 members. The band started its journey as a cover band, performing classic rock songs at local events and festivals in Bahrain. In 2017, the band started writing their own music and successfully releasing the first single, Chapter 1, in April 2018. The first EP will be released by the end of this year.
In the music scene for the past 20 years, probably, since I was a kid, we've been participating in music events during school, university, and it kind of built up as we have grown. And this band was formed somewhere in 2015. Where we decided, me and my co-founder of this band and my band member, Sameh, where we decided that we would like to form a band
and present our music performances for our country in several events.
My dad bought me a guitar when I was 10 years old. I was inspired by my musical family. My uncle, he used to listen to rock music, all different genres of like music and stuff. And when I was young, I used to listen to what he listens, and I used to enjoy it. So when I was 10 years old, that was the first time when my dad brought me the guitar, and I started imitating music, looking at video cassettes, you know, the old-fashioned video cassettes, and I felt that I can go on.
Drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me. Nothing's gonna change my heart. Nothing's gonna change.
We have been inspired by several artists and bands from the 70s and 60s. I would specifically pinpoint the Beatles as our favorite, and then I would say Pink Floyd and Queen, of course. So they have a genre, let's say, in common, which is classic rock. And this is what inspired us, and this is our school that we're trying to learn from in order to create our own kind of music.
5 years from the first guitar I had another guitar, and I joined another band with a friend of mine. We formed, it's called Avatar back then. And we used to be successful a little bit in terms of our small area, SAR.
Like a birth of a star, seek to only win, play on my own guitar.
In the university times, I used to play with the music band for the University of Bahrain, and I remember they sent us to Egypt to represent the University of Bahrain, and we've done very well with the Ustad Muhammad Al-Haddad.
We started composing and writing our own lyrics since last year, 2017, mainly because we started doing what every band does in their early stages, which is covering songs and covering bands, basically. Last year we felt that we are ready to write our own music, and we have successfully released our first single, debut single, back in April 2018. It's called Chapter 1, and still working on a few more songs, planning to release our first album by the end of this year.
I give her all my love, that's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. I love her. She gives me everything.
BG Harmony is a name that we came up with, and it relates to the guitar strings. So we have six guitar strings that has name of chords. So two of those strings are called chord G and B. So that's where we came up with BG Harmony, and specifically that these two strings harmonize in a way.
Well, basically, I would say I performed kind of gigs and like locally mainly, and I jammed like all around the world. Whenever I travel somewhere outside Bahrain, my guitar is always with me, and music is the language of everybody. So whenever people see me with the guitar, they start, joining me and jamming with me.
It's very hard to predict what will happen in 10 years because the music industry is growing by the second. But what we want to achieve is keep on writing our own music, and year by year, hopefully, we will have a portfolio of albums, and our main target is to attract more of our fans.
The GCC countries, I think, from the people I see, I think they're very hardcore listeners of rock music. But the thing is, it needs more of a push from the government, although nowadays, the musical concerts and, whatever Bahrain is offering from music bands and stuff coming from abroad and performing here, it's been very successful for the reputation of Bahrain. But again, we need more of, sort of promoting the rock scene, I believe.
Not necessarily. We are a band of 4 members now. We have been performing as a trio, as a quartet, and we also have been involved in a bigger band, having other musicians participate with us. So the number doesn't necessarily affect our performance. It all depends on how our strategy is going to be every year. And based on the strategy, we're going to know whether we need more or less members.
For the BG Harmony, no, as a band, yeah, because we're a rock band. But for us as a trio, maybe me, Fawaz, and another guy, we usually do some sort of integrating Arabic music to the Western, music. So again, me and the other bassist as well, we've done some performance in Arabic, with another girl, a friend of us, a couple of times, like an Arabic jazz, covering Fairuz and all the oldies of the Arab musicians. But for us as a BG Harmony, we prefer, sticking to our type of music, which is the rock, Western rock.
Once there was a way to get back homeward. once there was a way to get back home. Sleep.
I see our band in the music industry of Bahrain nowadays, the booming music industry. I see a very good opportunity for us to get famous and maybe go a little bit international, maybe go international in a way. So, yeah.
Music or any kind of art, to participate in those events, because these events promote those artists and ending up with having them as a part of the scene in Bahrain.
Problems are always there in bands, in work, at work, I mean, in any form of group, structures and stuff. So, but we always go over it and try to, give our opinions and try to settle down at the end to like a balanced going forward opinion and stuff. And moving to another band, no, maybe collaborating with other bands, yes, we don't mind. We did so many collaborations with other artists and we made them join our band to perform one or two songs. And that was very successful in a way. It made the bands, the Bahraini local bands, closer to each other in a way. So I believe we'll do more of these collaborations. I think we'll keep on doing it. Maybe go with newer type of songs, newer genre songs, but we'll keep on playing the oldies, the rock.
I'm actually thankful that Bahrain in the past decade, they have been booming the music scene, especially for Western music. And now we have countless number of bands and performers in Bahrain, thanks to all the events and festivals that are happening throughout the year. And I would highly encourage the young people in our country
I would like to thank our band members and our fans and crowds, Bahrain as well, for all the support that have given us and gave the industry, the music industry lately. And